my name is Katie Campbell, and for this 30-day project, I decided to go with this book called The Power of Letting Go, and it is written by John Perkis. Basically, the whole objective of the book is to help me just kind of live a stress-free life and to kind of let go of any negative thoughts that are just kind of controlling my life on a daily basis. So I wanted to do a kind of de-stressing sort of activity for my 30-day project, just because I'm a very stressful person and I stress out about a lot of things, whether it be work, school, or just my home life. So I definitely wanted to do something that would kind of help with that. So the book kind of broke it up into 4 stages for me. The first stage was to be present and enjoy each moment. The second stage was to let go of any thoughts that are keeping me in the past or that are kind of controlling my life on a daily basis still, even though those thoughts might be from the past. The third stage was to let go of any pain that's running my life or any negativity that's kind of just controlling me. And then the fourth stage was to kind of tune into myself and really just get to know myself better and help me just relax into a better mindset for my life. In order to fully complete week 1, I had to change my environment by reading or watching TV, I had to journal, and I also had to surround myself by people I trust. For my movie, I decided to watch The Dark Knight because I haven't seen it in forever and it is a movie that I know I love. Movies help in relaxing the mind because you don't have to think about anything else while watching the movie. Watching movies helps reduce stress hormones, and they also help in offering a fresh perspective and help you entertain your brain while offering a chance to escape. Spending time and surrounding myself with people that I am comfortable with and people that I trust helps me be comfortable in my own environment and helps me be present and comfortable during each moment. Week 2 was letting go of the thoughts that are keeping me stuck in the past. So for this week, I was going to meditate, write down exercises from the book, and go for a walk. In chapter 1 on page 30 of the book, John Perkis stated that this exercise gives your mind something to do, which is to keep paying attention to the breath as it flows in and out. Every time your attention wanders, you bring it back to your breath. If you keep doing this on a regular basis, you'll find it becomes easier to be present or to remain in the here and the now. This writing exercise involved me writing down anything that I expected to achieve within the next couple years for myself, and then underneath that I was to write anything that I knew others expected of me or that I felt others were expecting of me. This exercise was designed to help me focus on myself and only myself instead of what I felt others were expecting of me. Week 3 was about letting go of any pain that runs my life, so for this week I decided to cook a healthy breakfast, I decided to finally clean my room, and I also decided to cut any energy drinks or any caffeine that I was intaking and focusing more on drinking water. Following in bad habits is a result of letting pain control your life, so things like eating unhealthy, drinking a lot of caffeine, and living in a messy room are all examples of letting pain control your life. In Chapter 3, page 116 of The Power of Letting Go, John Perkis stated that once we face and complete the pain patterns which have been running our lives, we naturally feel grateful for everything that's happening moment by moment. So my book instructed me to cut out caffeine, so what I'm going to do for this week is I'm going to completely cut out caffeine, and then I'm just going to try and drink more water. I'm going to try and fill this up 3 times a day, and then we're going to see how that goes. Usually every week I probably drink around 3 to 4 Red Bulls, which is very unhealthy, so this might be difficult. So it is the end of the night, and this is my 3rd water bottle. There's still some in it, but I did drink all 3, and I actually plan on getting more, so I will be drinking more than 3, so I did complete the goal for today. Week 4 was about surrendering myself and tuning into my brain, so for this week I decided to paint, I do a face mask, buy flowers for myself, and reduce my phone time usage and utilize that time to do things like taking a nap or surrounding myself with my pets. In Chapter 4, page 124 of The Power of Letting Go, John Perkis stated to let go and give yourself a break. The chaotic thoughts will continue to die down, making it much easier to be present and to enjoy each moment. A simple mundane task like doing a face mask is the perfect example of giving yourself a break. Buying flowers is the perfect opportunity for perfect self-care, as they brighten up any room and they can make you feel more positive given any space that you are in. By turning off my phone, I was able to do simple things like taking a nap and spending more times with my pets, just because I feel like I never have the time to do those given that my phone takes up most of my free time. So it is the end of the 4 weeks for this 30-day project. The first question, did you achieve your desired outcome? I would say yes, just because I do feel less stressed out. That was the original goal for this book, was to just feel less stressed out. And I do think doing these activities did help with, help in that process. I was living very unhealthily before these 4 weeks. I remember I was drinking 3 to 4 Red Bulls every week. I was not getting enough sleep. I was never eating healthy or any of that. So forcing me to kind of do that stuff definitely helped with me just overall feeling less stressed out. Some of the things that it had me do, I didn't really see the point behind it, but I guess it helped. I noticed that some of them were more short-term types of remedies for helping me feel less stressed out, but a lot of them were long-term. Some difficulties I had were just forcing me to actually go and do these things. Some of the tasks that I had to do were they seemed very hard to do in my head, such as cleaning my room. It is so hard for me to keep a clean room, but I have kept a clean room since I've cleaned it, and it did help me, and I do feel more put together. It is something that was difficult for me to actually follow through with and complete. I do feel like it did help though, and then things like eating healthy and cutting out caffeine and just living a more healthy lifestyle definitely helped in feeling less stressed out. I also, a lot of times I would just start doing something and I'd forget to record, so that is something that happened a lot. When I was making my healthy breakfast, I forgot to record about halfway into it. So that is something that I did forget doing, was just recording everything that I was doing. I actually learned a lot from this study. I learned that following through with certain tasks can be very beneficial to my lifestyle. Number 4, address what you have learned from this study. So I've actually learned a lot from this study. I learned that following through and just doing seemingly basic humane tasks really do help out in the long run, such as just eating healthily, cutting out caffeine, things like that. They did help a lot in the long run. Also things just as being comfortable in my own space and surrounding myself with people that I trust and people that I'm comfortable with. It is something that did help in the objective of this book. So that is something that I did learn. I don't know, it's definitely something I want to continue doing. I do want to continue doing some of these tasks just because I've noticed a difference. It has helped out with me feeling more relaxed in my own space, in my own environment, and with other people. I sometimes feel like I'm an autopilot, so doing some of these has helped me just kind of gain more control over my life, so it is something that I've noticed. But yeah, I do want to continue doing a lot of these tasks just because it has made a difference.